And here to kick off opening day with the Cubs, Harry Carey.
Hey everybody, Harry Carey here. Today we got a hell of a matchup. We got the Cubbies versus the newcomers on the block, Giant Size Team Up Network. Wow, should be a great game. These guys aren't exactly known for their sports prowess, so I feel like the Cubs should bring this one home. Oh wait, we are at home. Well, whatever. They should win. Cubs will win. Cubs will win. Pitching for Giant Size Team Up Network, we got breaking the panel. Now, they could be a nuisance, because whether or not they throw a strike or a ball, they're going to argue that it was a strike. Eventually, the umpire's just going to give up and give them whatever they want. Speaking of umpire, did you know that in Spanish, umpire means vampire? That's crazy. I get those two mixed up all the time. I remember last year when I almost staked that umpire in the chest and wrapped a wreath of garlic around his neck. That was one sticky situation. Anyways, behind the plate, we've got Botched, the D&D podcast. Now, there's been a little bit of controversy with the Botched boys, as they've got allegations of cheating, that they're taking the greasy oil from Philip Keaton's mustache, rubbing it on the balls. Now, I don't know about you, but I'd like to get me some of that olive oil, dip some hot dogs in it. Ain't nothing like a tasty hot dog dipped in olive oil. First base, we've got Geek Versus. Now, these guys could be trouble, because they'll talk your ear off. You could be there, waiting to run to second, and they start talking to you about, hey, who would win in a fight? Superman or Batman, or Superman or the Hulk. And then before you know it, bam, you've been thrown out of second base. Got to keep an eye on them. There's a high fly ball, center field, out.
Here the game hasn't started yet.
What? Now shut up while enjoying me this cool, refreshing Budweiser. It's the king of beers. Why have one when you can have 20? Where am I? Anyways, second base, we got the Blazing Defender report. Haven't seen a player that big since Barry Bonds. Pretty sure if you find that guy after the game, you're going to find a needle in his butt. Speaking of needles, I feel like Needles from the Back to the Future trilogy was an underwritten character. What do you think, Jimmy? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Third base, we got Toy Power. Don't let the name fool you. Spring training, these boys had a batting average of 0. Probably had to do with the fact that they were used to didgeridoos instead of bats, being from Australia and whatnot. Speaking of didgeridoos, doesn't that sound like one hell of a tasty treat? I know I didn't eat a whole box of didgeridoos. Anyways, and lastly, playing in center field, we got Pokemon Go podcast. Don't worry, Cub fans. They're not going to catch anything anyways. Besides, they got so much ADD, they don't even know what's going on. Hey, Jimmy, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? I know what mine would be. Mine would be, when I fart spiders. Why? Because spiders are scary, dang it. Someone's robbing a bank, you just run up to them, fart spiders on them. They won't do that again. I can promise you that. For more information on this Giant Size Team Up Network, head on over to www.giantsizeteamup.com. Mariano's hitting a long fly ball. Out to center field, it's going. Home run. Cubs win.
It's still, the game's still...
Shut up, Jimmy. No one asked you.
This is Audrey Kearns of GeekGirlAuthority.com. I'm here to tell you that not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on...
The road is fucking hard. The road is fucking tough. There's no question that, it is rough stuff. It's the fucking road, my friend, but it's the only road I know when I'm lunching on a tasty boosh right after the show.
All right, welcome back, listeners. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is the 17th episode of our 3rd season, and we're going to start where we left off last time as the mayor of Braddock, Seabreeze Danners, not Bernie Sanders, is taking you guys into town. It's a very small town. There's pretty much just a few streets. As soon as you enter the town, there are a pair of row homes on both sides of the road. And then you're going to pass a library on your left-hand side.
The biblioteca.
A
Who
biblioteca.
can read?
The biblioteca.
Yeah, I can read.
I said, who can read
I can read.
in this one-horse town?
Everyone, Osbert.
As you continue
It's a
down
socialist paradise.
That's true.
We share everything here.
What is this, Mooseville?
Horses,
It's true. It is Mooseville.
women, women horses.
As you continue down the main street, Seabreeze Danners points out his fairly large estate that's on the right-hand side before the road veers to the left.
I thought this guy was an egalitarian. Why has he got such a huge fucking house?
Maybe it's full of people.
Maybe it's like Gettysburg College where, they put the president in the big giant house. So, the street then veers to the left, and on the right-hand side is the Stumpy Pony.
That sounds like a reputable establishment.
Sounds like a fucking shithole.
How does anyone ride such a pony?
He's
Well, it's
got
just
short
a-
little legs.
It's the logo. It's the sign is a Stumpy Pony. It's a fat horse with tiny little legs.
It's like a
Yeah,
corgi.
Look, he's funny.
The little legs make it easier to ride.
Ha! Ha ha! Ha! I get it.
Because it's stumpy.
Ogie, look. I'm sorry.
That must have been a joke from like 200 years ago.
Yeah.
Could be. So the mayor pulls up.
Do you guys not do the Stumpy Pony joke?
I don't understand. It's just a funny picture.
My world is gone.
The mayor pulls up, and you guys pull up behind him, and he gets off his horse and shouts, "Clancy! Quit shoveling shit and come take care of these fine fellows' horses." And then a young boy,
Yes, Clancy.
covered in shit, comes around the corner with a scowled look on his face, just mumbling to himself, "Ragger," as he takes the reins of the mayor's horse, puts it in or moves it off to the side so he can get to the carriage of your horse. He starts to take the reins and...
You there, stable boy.
Yeah?
These are thoroughbred carriage horses.
Oh, well, in that case, let me suck its dick for you, too.
Yeah, well, it won't matter. They've been
They are
thoroughly
accustomed
bred.
to it, yes. That's what I was going to try to get you to do.
No.
So I'll just withhold the customary fee for such a service, because it seems to be included.
That's sucking your horse's dick.
I think that's a persuasion roll.
You can do that. Nope.
I got a 19. Perhaps for one of these shiny coins per horse.
He's not going to suck a horse's dick. I don't care what you roll.
The future's really interesting. I don't know.
Unless you
people
roll crit
fucked
20.
horses.
You ain't doing it.
No. That is not what we're doing.
Welcome to the future.
I don't like it here.
Rich dicks suck dicks.
I'll stay poor.
Says, just get your shit off this fucking carriage so I can put it in the stable.
Like on you? Just shit on you? I mean, you're already
I'm covered in shit, yeah.
Is that
Thanks
what-
for pointing
we
it
just
out.
Put that there.
Carl,
Do you live
he's-
in the latrine?
No,
I don't believe you.
It was
I
a
live
figure.
in the woods out back.
Damn it.
I'm saying get your things off of the carriage so I can move the carriage into the barn.
Step off
Already
the
got him,
carriage.
boss.
These are all my things.
Great.
I'm wearing them.
Great. And he starts taking the carriage into the barn.
Merrick, you forgot your 13 pieces of luggage.
I thought that's why my father hired you.
No. I thought that's why
what the driver's
your
for.
father hired me.
Shit, what's the driver's name?
I don't remember.
It was based off of Woodrow, right?
Based off of Woodhouse.
Woodhouse.
Driver,
Minnie?
Yeah?
see
What?
to my luggage.
Oh, okay, sir. And he gets off the carriage.
Have you worked for my family long?
My entire life since birth. I was lugging... other
Never heard
people's
of him.
Carriage away.
You were born on a carriage?
Yes.
Wow.
My wife... My wife... My mom gave...
My wife.
my wife gave birth to me.
My wife, mom. My mom,
He is
wife.
from the future.
You're from the future, too?
No, he's just very progressive.
The future, Carl.
The fuchsia future?
Yes.
Clancy comes back over to your group, wipes his shit off on his
Shitbird.
hand, kind of more just smears it around, and then holds his hand out towards any of you.
I high five him.
It just splatters the shit. The remnants of
I
shit.
botched.
Oh boy.
Block a high five.
You just miss, and then everyone snickers from the shadows. Just hear snickers. You don't even know where they came from.
Sounds like candy bars.
But he still holds his hand out.
Yeah, look at the shiny man. He's got the money.
Moves the hand over towards Merrick.
I've given all of my coin to the people of my realm.
No, you gave it to the church. That's different.
The church is for the people. And we'll guide them.
Okay.
Guide
I
them into
hear.
poverty.
Have a pamphlet.
He
May
takes
this
it,
bring you.
He wipes the shit off of his face and then throws it on the ground and stamps away, mumbling.
Clancy, come here. Just hand him a couple silver pieces.
What is he saying?
Roll for perception.
14.
You can make out non-tipping trash people. I hope you get what that inspector got.
The inspector. You know the inspector.
Dun 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 dun.
What?
You know Franklin Sandcastle?
You know Gadget.
Everyone knows Gadget. He's from this town.
Oh. All right then. Don't forget to service my horses.
I'm not sucking your horse's sticks. I'm gonna go shovel more shit.
Wait. Your horse has multiple dicks?
Horses' dicks, as in multiple horses. Why would
Have
you
multiple
say
dicks?
horses' dick?
A horse.
No, you
Say
said
horses' dicks.
It would be just funky to apostrophize.
Yeah.
That's a word.
Actually, I think
Yeah,
you,
you
sounds
you
like
would
a
say
funk
dicks
band.
before you say horses.
What?
I'm not sucking the dicks of your horses.
Okay. Potato.
Your horses is dicks.
Yeah, sure, whatever. So, Mayor Seabreeze comes back. Sorry about Clancy. He's a good lad at heart. Been caring for the inspector's horse buckets ever since he went missing. And then, you can hear Clancy in the background. Shut it, you stupid fucking horse! He's doing something in the back. I don't even know. Let's head inside, shall we? And he opens up the door.
Why is the mayor showing us around?
Because that's
They must not get very many visitors here.
how it was designed by the people. I don't know.
The mayor is also the greeter.
He was tasked to lead people around. I don't know.
It's a very important issue.
He's the mayor of the people.
Yeah, there's only like 10 people in this town, anyways.
Want to be mayor of the people when there's people like you. Allspurt.
Inside the tavern,
No comment.
at the far end of the room, there's a long bar. There's a fireplace to the left side of the room. There are some large and small round tables situated around a square stage with some sort of roped off area on top of it.
It's a wrestling pin! I want to wrestle!
Yes, the wrestling of the game. Stump.
I just didn't want to say it, but yeah. There are 5 bronze stumps on the stage, and they have a little thin rope
This
around
squared circle seems weird.
It's hard to dance on them.
This is not for wrestling, is it?
I'll wrestle you.
Ooh!
them. Anyways,
Shall we disrobe?
Well, of course. And put on our wrestling gear.
Yes. Wrestling gear. Kicks?
he can't talk, remember? Took a vow of silence. He just goes, Get the holy oils.
Bring me my ceremonial robes and oils.
It's just a gimp outfit. That's your ceremony robes.
I believe it's called a Zen tie.
Hey,
It's
gimp.
also all white.
A gimp outfit? It's black. That's leather with a zipper.
His,
now.
his
Mine.
is.
I know. I'm just saying.
It's
that's
not
what his
leather.
really is.
It's latex.
Yeah, whatever.
Plastic.
There is a red-haired woman
Linoleum.
tending the bar, and then there are 2 gentlemen at either side of the bar. And Mayor Danners basically just says, all right, well, this is where the last time we found Inspector Gadget, so feel free to, start your investigation here.
Dun, 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 dun.
A bit late. Da, da, da. Perhaps we could...
He leaves.
Oh.
He's fulfilled his duty.
All right. Thank you, Mayor.
Yep. So there's only 3 other people in this room that you're in.
I go up to the bar,
Okay.
sit down.
All right. Any particular place in the bar? Just sitting in a random seat?
Yeah.
Ogie, wait. They might make you take an exam. Let me talk to him first.
The bar exam? Yeah. Okay. The woman...
He passed. He's a lawyer now.
The woman's rubbing the,
It's a Patreon one-off.
With his assistant, Valum Silence kicks.
Kicks and Ogie, attorneys at law.
Chum chum.
it's attorneys at all. But, the
Crimes
woman,
against anthropomorphic creatures are especially heinous.
They're very
these are the
cute.
stories. So the woman's just,
Special victims.
yes, special victim. She's wiping down the bar, and she looks up and she says, yeah, can I help you?
Garage band?
She points to a sign that says, no common, no service.
He wants beer! I yell from across the place.
Okay. And she
6 of them!
6 of them?
Ale!
Okay. She puts 6 ales on the table, or the bar, and basically just says, 1 gold.
I'm going to pat my pockets that I don't have because I'm a bugbear.
You can throw it on our investigation tab.
That's not a thing.
It is now.
And I point at Merrick, like, what he said.
All right. And she's like, I'm going to need your names.
I am Merrick Watt.
She's writing all of them down.
I wait for her to
wait for
recognize
no
my
one.
name.
I'm going to pick up all 6 beers at once and walk away.
Dex.
You got big hands.
They're not that big.
I mean, do they have
They're
handles?
Bigger
Or
than Trump's.
steins?
Yeah, they're Stein.
Totally doable.
I
Yeah.
got Stein.
3 and 3.
Okay.
Whatever. It
still
was
want you to
21.
All right, you're fine. Pick up all 6.
I'm gonna need receipts
One
for everything
hand.
too.
Yeah, when you pay for it.
They're expenses.
Yeah.
We have to take them back to this kid's father.
Yeah, when we pay up.
I'm
yeah.
37.
Yeah, you're a child.
So you go up, get your beers, and then you're just walking away. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I mean, there's other tables, right?
Yeah, there's nobody at any of the other tables.
Yeah, so
The
I'll
only
just-
2 people in the room are at the bar, aside from the bartender.
I'll find a table in the back
Okay, yeah.
and just sit down and drink my beers.
6 beers at once.
3
Oh.
and 3.
I thought those were for us.
Con?
I was ready to tell you that I don't drink because
18.
I was gonna say 153.
153. What were
Yeah,
you
you're
saying?
fine.
God, his constitution score is amazing.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
He gained a point for every year I
God
was in
level.
stasis.
What are the rest of you
Oh
doing?
shit, I am a vegan.
no,
What's
beer's
wrong?
vegan.
Yeah, beer's fine.
Beer,
Especially
and,
in
beer
this
and
time.
yeah, liquor and beer.
Liquor.
It's a honey mead.
I start throwing up. No,
Is that what Gar gave me? Is that like Gar juice? The first time I've had Gar juice was wonderful.
You got drunk. You don't remember what happened. Just woke up with guard juice all over your face.
Yes. It reminded me of a faith experience.
Yeah.
I don't know who Gar is, Ogie.
And nobody would other than American kicks.
Ah, well,
Who's this Gar person?
it doesn't smell like Gar juice. That's for sure.
not spunky
It's
enough.
not musty. What are the rest of you doing?
Barkeep,
Yes?
what's that man having? Pointed the guy at the end of the bar.
If you're pointing to the right hand, he has a full plate of fairly fancy foods, and he's got a chef hat on.
I would like some of that.
The man?
Yes, the food that he is eating.
She goes,
Give
okay,
me that man.
Not literally his food, but
that'll be 2 gold, which I'll put it on the tab for. Mary
yes, put it on the tab.
Okay. It is a very large steak, and there's like a nice salad, and there's some fruits and other veggies there. There's a glaze on the salad, and the steak has a sort of reddish, brownish sauce on it.
What's this dish called?
Shepherd's Delight.
One shepherd's delight for everyone in my party, please.
I won't have one.
I won't have one.
Ogie doesn't have one. No.
So nobody wants one.
No one. No
We'll
one
take a
wants-
salad.
Yeah.
All right, just 4 of them, and I'll take all the steaks then. Apparently, and more salads for the
Thing.
Sure.
person, I suppose.
I perk up as he calls me a person because
That's right, you do understand common.
some people don't consider me a person. They just consider me an object that they own.
All are equal in the eyes of the light.
Yeah, beast.
I'm going to sit next to Merrick because he's been kind to me.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give him 2 of my beers.
Okay. The other guy at the end of the bar is just passed out into his elbow, just snoring and like mumbling things. Fuck him in the woods.
Fucking a horse.
Fuck him in the woods.
Fuck him in the woods.
I tap him on the shoulder.
Oh, fuck him!
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
I am from the past.
Shit! How much have to drink?
And then I lean over
Did
the
I
bar.
fuck you in the woods?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've been in a mausoleum.
That must have been a dream.
I've been in a crypt.
Are you a zombie?
I don't think so.
He pokes you in the face. His finger's all over the place
Oh.
and lands right on your cheek.
Oh, yeah, that's
Nope.
the face.
You're real.
Yep. What you doing, sir?
I'm gonna call you Snorky.
That's not my name.
Nope, you're Snorky.
I am Constable Carl
I
Franz.
love you, Snorky.
Okay, what
You got pep.
what you doing, sir?
I've been sleeping.
You seem very intoxicated.
I've been having a couple.
Shouldn't you go home?
And then he looks over to the barkeep, and she's like, for the most part, this is his home, aside from the woods, where he comes in, he drinks all day, he goes outside, he makes coin, I don't want to know how, so he can pay for the drinks, and then he sleeps out in the woods.
I do believe I heard him mumbling something about fucking someone in the woods.
I'm sure he probably fucked somebody.
He's a ranger, you say?
He could be some kind of tree-based prostitute.
I don't think he fucks trees.
Well, no.
Trees don't pay.
I mean, maybe they do.
I've never seen a tree with
I'm
money.
from the past.
Did trees pay for sexual favors in the past?
No, but the future is exciting.
It's not that much different.
I don't know.
What
Look
was
at those wrestling things. They're so small. And I point at the stumps.
No, those are trophies from our annual stump tournament. They're bronzed after it's over, with the name of the winner carved onto it.
Do you not wrestle?
Not here, no. There's only like 10 people. We play stump.
That's
this
enough
is the
for
woods.
a 5-on-5 wrestling tournament.
We live in the woods. We play stump. We're hill people.
What is wrong with the future?
It's this.
It's just the part of the country you're in. Don't worry about it.
Some kind of stumpocalypse has occurred.
We've been doing this tradition for hundreds of years.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
I think your history's all messed up.
It's not. Mm-hmm. We've been doing it for hundreds of years.
Where did you go to school?
Here?
Oh. In the bar?
No, in this town. There's a tiny schoolhouse.
Okay, I think they're just a town of drunks.
Yeah.
I'm not drunk. I'm working.
That's very convincing, actually. Yeah, but I think they're all drunks. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, well, my name is Maggie, and if you have any other weird questions, or if you'd like something to eat or drink, please let me know.
What is your birth sign, Maggie?
Oh, Jesus.
I'm the tortoise.
Oh, boy. The jackalope.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
An ancient and venerated creature.
Yup.
What's your favorite sports team?
Oh, boy.
I'm from the past.
It's the stumps.
It's not very creative.
Well, we're all about stumps here.
Who is your favorite stump player?
Oh, that would be my husband, Felipe.
Sounds
exotic.
like a handsome man.
He's pretty greasy.
Is that him? And I point at the drunk man.
No, that's Ollie.
Is that him? And I point at the chef.
No, that's Chef Pousmier.
Pousse me, eh?
His head perks up, and he's just like, yes, this is Pousmier.
I don't want to talk to you, sir.
All
Go
right,
away.
I'm going back to my food.
Eat your whatever.
And he keeps eating his
Your
food.
brown red sauce.
Yep.
Yes.
Brown red sauce.
He has restaurants all over the country.
It's true. He does. He's a big guy. He's like the Guy Fieri of...
Oh, never mind.
Dungeons, Dragons, Dives, and Drive-Ins.
Dungeons, Dragons, and Dives. New podcast name.
No, it's a meme that's been going around for
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Lame. But it's still
Adventure
not a
to
podcast
Flavor
name.
Town.
So, yeah. So, she's just going to keep going back to doing what
Do you have any problems with crime?
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 Yes.
No, other than the disappearing Inspector Gadget. I mean,
Does he usually disappear?
this is the first time he's ever disappeared, although I don't really think it's that much of a disappearance.
Maybe it's a new hobby.
What do you mean you don't think it's a disappearance?
I mean, I saw him after he left here.
We didn't take his horse.
He had his horse when I saw him.
His horse is
Why
in
is
the
Clancy
stable.
taking care of him?
I don't know, maybe...
His horse.
From what I heard, Clancy found him in the woods.
What's everyone do in the woods?
Oh, he's like, ah, fuck in the woods.
No, not you.
No, Ollie.
Felipe.
Shush.
No, that's Ollie.
It's not Felipe.
That's
It's Ollie.
not... What?
Felipe is at the farm working.
I thought there were 10 people in this town. Half
There
of
are.
them work here?
And there's only like, you've met 4 people, and I've
Yeah,
talked
that's
about a
half of
fifth.
10.
Yeah, 5 is 10, and
No,
only
no,
3 of them
no,
are in this
it's not.
room.
More than 10
So now
people.
6.
I'm fairly certain.
The past was a base 8 system. I am confused.
From what I understand, there's only, there's like 8 or 9 or 10 NPCs in this town, so...
How does this place have
But
an
row
economy?
houses,
Nope.
you have to assume by the row houses.
Are
that
they
they're-
empty?
They're empty.
Everyone lives in the woods here. What are the homes for?
They're a show.
People will
Can
be
I-
moving here soon.
Merrick, we should buy a home.
Someday.
Yes.
No, the economy right
Osbert.
now is very depressed.
The church will buy a home for us.
Well, someone should take the economy on a vacation or
There
something.
There was a housing bubble. It was a big thing. Everybody lost all their money.
No, Ogie, this is not Detroit. The mythical
Yeah.
city from epochs ago.
We live 5 miles away.
They started
We
an
are claiming
international
Detroit.
stump league. It didn't blow up like they thought they would.
It blew up
It's just a lot of
in
wasted
shrapnel.
investments. Yeah. Why would they explode?
They put
Explosives?
explosives
So,
in the stumps.
the wrong nail?
pyrotechnics. They're
The
like,
wrong nail set it off.
to add show to the experience. When you stump, little pyrotechnics happen. But they didn't realize that would just make them explode. And that's why there's only 10 people and all the row houses are empty, because thousands of people died.
Okay. Well,
I'm from the past.
Okay. Maggie's going to completely ignore Carl and move to someone else, looking over the group and just like, God damn it.
I'm smiling like a full grin,
Yep.
teeth.
Stops at Osbert and says, so the mayor instructed me that I'm supposed to give you Inspector Gadget's itinerary for the day that he went missing.
Sure, I'll take it.
She hands you a slip of paper.
Thanks.
It has 10 things listed on it, and one of them is crossed out. Like, to the point where you can't read what the word says.
Ooh, is that a bucket list, Osbert?
So what are the other 9 things?
Eat breakfast, go to the bakery to get some noms for the day.
More breakfast.
Get horse, don't tip shithead, is what it says in parentheses. Head to the granary, inspect crops, place hold on a sale. Number 8, go argue with the merchant, and then ride to the farm.
Maybe.
What does it
not
say,
literally those things.
What does it say?
It doesn't say anything.
Oh. It looks like a list of things.
We should go talk to Shithead.
Who's that?
Clancy, the shithead.
This guy? And I point at the drunk.
No, that's
the
Ollie.
shithead
Have you not been
outside.
paying attention?
Do you have dementia?
Huh?
He has dementia.
I'm hearing
don't
voices.
recall that.
Who's talking to me right now?
Is that a cryogenic thing?
What?
You wake up after a couple hundred years, you just have very poor short-term memory?
Bum,
Maybe?
Bum,
I don't know.
bum,
Who am
bum.
I talking to right now?
Only long-term memory. I wish I would have never.
Okay, we
waited.
need to get him some uppers.
Ogie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ogie, do an intelligence check. Actually, wisdom check.
Horse amphetamine for Ogie.
12.
No, for Carl.
You've realized that you've wasted your entire life.
I'm starting to feel this and think about this right now.
God.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? I give him some
Kix is still
scratches.
attached to your head, by the way. Just like holding onto it for dear life and just like caressing your earlobes.
Kix?
He's very into you right now. You're the one that wanted to make friends.
I know.
See, he loves you. So yeah, she gives you that list, and then
What time of day is it?
currently it's close to lunchtime.
All right, we'll eat our salads and then go talk to Shithead.
I'm going to eat my salad.
Okay.
And I'll eat
Quickly.
4 steaks, apparently.
Jesus.
and die.
Shit himself at the table.
Con check, Merrick.
It's not
Gonna get the
such a
beef
feat
sweats.
of strength, really.
I'd say it was.
20.
Okay, you're fine. The whole-
Delicious.
So
was
you
gonna
don't shit your pants after eating 4 steaks.
I was
Why
gonna,
would... It
I was
takes
gonna
a
say
while.
he ate way too much, and then he had a really awful stomach ache for most of the day. But he rolled high enough. Doesn't matter.
Acceptable.
Yep. So you eat all your food, and you're good to go. Ollie goes back to sleep, mumbling about fucking in the woods.
I think we should avoid the woods, guys.
It sounds terrible.
I think that guy goes out there and fucks us in the woods.
I feel like we should go into the woods.
The woods?
No,
It's a
Augie.
compulsion. I can't. I point to Merrick.
Your creature it seems to be excited about me for some reason, Carl.
Well, you've got a beer that you haven't drank, and he wants it.
2 of them, I believe.
He wants them.
Certainly. But I will pour one out for my homies.
That's oh.
At which point Maggie is like, "Awesome."
I'm gonna have to fine you. That's alcohol abuse.
Great.
That's against the law.
Comes around the bar with a mop and starts mopping up. She's like, "I love people."
What's her name?
Maggie.
I thought it was Ollie.
That's the drunk sleeping.
Oh, it's
Yes.
Felipe. Hello.
Oh boy, she's like, "I hate everything.
Me too.
I need to move out of this shit."
Another beer for my person man over there.
I don't know. As long as we avoid the woods, I think we'll be safe. Yeah. I'll go get it. I go over and wake up Ollie. Come on.
What?
Come on.
Where are we going?
We gotta go.
Where?
Come on.
I'll suck your dick for a goal.
Nope. Let's go.
I'll do a handy for a
I
goal.
drag him out of the bar.
Okay, string.
Come on. Well, like I'm not like
He's
lifeless
He's
body.
basically like dead weight because he's so hammered.
put an arm around. I'll
He's
strength-
ragdolling.
I'll try and strengthen
He's
him out.
ragdolling a bit.
15.
Yeah, you're good.
Come on. Let's go.
And he's mostly just dragging limply as he's just dribbling vomit from his lips.
I'm gonna pick him up.
Well,
I'll pick him up and throw him over my shoulder.
As soon as you do that, like a baby, he just vomits all over the back end of him. Just FYI.
I feel like his trajectory won't go down; it would go out a little bit.
It's mostly liquid.
His face. I mean, I'm imagining he's slumped over your shoulder, so legs down one end, and he's like face down into your fur on the
Face
other end.
down.
I
ass up
figured
is what
that
he's trying to
he
say.
would be. It would hit the floor instead of hit my back.
I mean, he's gonna vomit a lot.
Let the vomit hit the floor.
Can I roll
Let
for
the
it?
vomit hit the.
Can I do a percentage roll?
No, you definitely get some on your back.
Okay, that's fine. I'm a monster.
I mean, yeah, you're.
No, you're a person.
I've been.
Bugbears have rights.
Hashtag not all bugbears.
Not in the eyes of the law.
Things have changed.
You're the law.
I
gonna
am the
build a
law.
We're building a wall around the bugbears, okay? Keeping them out.
And the bugbears are going to pay for it.
Yep, they keep bringing us their rapists and their murderers.
Some are good, I suppose.
They're not really people.
Like this Oglethorpe.
They make good tacos.
Bad hombres.
Yep, bad hombres.
Bad or
Orsos.
yeah, it's bear, Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Bad
Bad
bears?
bear.
Bad bears.
Bad bear.
Bad bear.
Bad bear.
Bad bears
All
are
right,
beyond.
let's go to Shitface McGillicuddy.
So you pull Shitface out of the bar. What is the plan with him? You're just
Don't
taking
worry
him
about it,
around?
I'm taking him.
Okay, you're just taking him.
He was in a bad place.
He was happy.
Weren't we supposed to take napsies in our rooms?
That's up to you. You're supposed to find
It's midday, is it not?
It's noon.
Time for a siesta.
I finished my juice.
Oh, you're going to get drunk quickly.
And he's blackout.
I'm black now?
So two of you have left the bar. What are the other two of you doing? You
I'm
just see them-
following the party.
Okay.
I'm going to slip Maggie a gold and just apologize for everything.
She's not a prostitute, Osbert.
She doesn't have to be. You're a prostitute. Shut the fuck up, Carl.
I am a guard. I'm a constable of the... Come outside. We've got a drunk.
Your certification expired so long ago. Like,
I still have my badge.
but you don't have any of your license updates, and
Well, I mean, they would be in the home office, but the town doesn't exist anymore.
you gotta take recertification tests
Wouldn't he be grandfathered in?
every 3 years.
I am the law.
I am the law.
I am the slaw.
I knew you'd say that.
Endless slaw.
Yeah.
Endless.
I am the slaw.
Like
So
kimchi.
you all leave the tavern.
Yep.
Nat King Coleslaw.
What are you doing now? That you're
Thought we were
carrying
going to go
around?
talk to Shithead. Unless
Okay.
the plan has changed.
Clancy.
Shitheads out back, just shoveling.
Shoveling shit.
Excuse me, young man covered in fecal matter.
That's you guys again. What do you want?
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be anyone else. You know everyone else in town. There's
Yeah.
only 9 others.
I didn't say who are you. I said what do you want?
We want to talk to you?
Yeah, I'm getting that now. Why?
Why do you sound like
I'm-
an old mobster man? You are like 17.
Breathing all this shit ain't good for your lungs.
You should
It's
wash.
It's caked in my windpipe.
You shouldn't.
When I
worry.
cough out little pieces of shit.
They call
That's-
it brown lung.
Do
Yes.
you bathe?
The brown lung. There's no time for bathing,
Why?
and I've had so much shit on me that it's caked into my.
Literally, there's
Into
no one
my
in this town. What
fingerprints.
do? You do? You just
I shovel shit.
what? There can't be that much.
Travelers come through.
Well, the
I'm
thoroughbreds really.
I'm gonna hush him. I'm just gonna put my hand and then push him behind.
He's a chatty Cathy, that one. You're not a person. Okay.
Hey, you don't talk to my book.
Clancy, my name's Derek. We're just looking for the inspector. Where's the last place you saw him? Or where'd you find his horse?
I found this horse just wandering around in the woods.
Yeah, where in the woods?
Oh,
Woods
was
is
he
a big
being
place.
fucked by?
Right around the entrance of town, the road splits off and goes to Gavinport. I found him in the woods around there.
On the road or in the woods?
He was just off the road.
Which side?
Right side, I think.
Did you say right side or rice side?
The right side.
Good.
But there is a rice paddy there, so you're both right, technically.
Well, how can there be woods if there's a rice paddy? You know, it doesn't matter. Where's the last place you saw the inspector?
Got you.
I don't know agriculture.
Checkmate, liberals.
What was that? What was you just ask?
Where's the last place you saw the inspector?
He picked up his horse and he didn't tip me again.
That was in his itinerary.
How the fuck do you know?
I read it.
No, he didn't show it to anybody else.
The one I haven't shown anyone?
What do you mean?
He never showed it to anyone.
What do you mean?
Oh my god, he's the one that took the inspector!
Huh?
He's,
I'm from the past.
He staged his...
Yes, that makes sense to
The
me.
inspector is the blue vial inside his coat.
That's right.
What? There's no... What? No, shut up.
Clancy, do you know where he was going in town? You said he was looking into some kind of sale, gonna go argue with a merchant.
I mean, he's a crop inspector, so I assume he's probably going to go check crops and then, I don't know, probably check where they are currently, where they're coming from. That'd be my guess. There's not a whole lot of places for crops to be around here.
Yeah, you know.
There's like 10 people in this
You
town.
know where the crops are?
Yeah, the granary.
All right, thank you.
There's a lot of things in this town for not a lot of
another
people.
3 silver pieces.
That's why I was confused.
Oh,
Why there's
thank
only
you.
10 people here.
You're not like the rest of these trash people.
Yeah, well, they are trash people, so...
Ah,
Except for him, he's not a person, he's just trash. He's a trash panda.
I'm gonna grab him by his throat.
Ogie, kill him.
Ogie, don't do that.
I'm from the past.
What'd you roll for your strength?
20?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna lift him up
Okay.
and just snarl.
Sir, it's not wise to upset an Oglethorpe.
He stabs you in the eye with this little knife that he has.
I hit
he's
him with
startled.
I hit him with Warhammer.
Because the monster has just picked him up and is snarling in his face.
21.
To hit him with a warhammer?
Yeah, I'm hitting him.
Okay.
For 8 damage. That's what you get, you shit bird! Don't touch my fuzzy lumpkins!
He touched me first!
I'll kill you! I'm crazy and from the past!
Yes, I think emotional disorders were constantly...
I don't think he has the reach to actually hit me in the eye.
Okay, then he just stabs you in the arm.
Yeah.
Okay. He just stabs you in the arm for...
Oh yeah, your arms are
3
like the
damage.
length of your body.
Yeah. I forgot how tall you are. Yeah. So yeah, 3 damage to
Yeah,
your
I
arm.
still hit him with 8 damage with the Warhammer.
Okay. You hit
And then
him
when
in the
he
back.
makes contact, I'm gonna let go. So he.
If you keep hitting his spine, he's not going to be able to shovel shit very well, and those thoroughbreds are productive.
He
Well-
just crumples into a heap.
I don't think he's very good at the shit shoveling anyway. He's got brown lung.
Yes, you're not supposed to fall asleep face down in it.
Which he's doing now, right?
Right now, currently, yes, he's not asleep. He's just curled up in a ball of pain.
I'm gonna bury
poop.
him and I'm gonna put like a poop blanket on him.
Blanket. So
Yeah.
you're gonna forge a poop into blanket.
Well, I'm just gonna
and then
push
cover him in it. You're just gonna cover him in poop.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just say that.
With
yeah.
your hands.
with my hands.
Okay.
I do it.
Okay. You just like all the way up, like you're
I'll do
trying
his
to.
neck. No, like
yeah,
keep him
it's-
warm.
Okay.
Like a little igloo. That
Didn't know if
beautiful
you're just
Oglethorpe.
trying to murder him.
No, I don't want to murder him.
Okay. Just FYI.
He called me.
Not a person and a monster.
Yeah, he called me a monster.
And then you picked him up and snarled in his face.
So
Well-
I proved him right.
Yeah. And then he hit him in the spine with a hammer.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this.
Ogie,
was
how's
gonna
your
say,
arm? How's your
Mr.
arm, Ogie?
Justice
Is it
over
okay? Are you okay, Ogie? Is your arm okay? Is your arm okay?
I'll show it to you, and you realize that it's like just a red scratch. Like there's not even blood.
Maggie comes out and says, "Hey, what'd you do?"
He hurt my Ogie.
And then Clancy goes,
He fucking picked me up and choked me. I stabbed him, and then that guy hit me in the back with a hammer.
He's covered in shit. Why would you trust him?
He did strike first. I saw the whole thing.
"Did he strike?"
10.
She doesn't know that.
Yeah, no, you're
Verbally,
lying.
words do hurt people.
I'm not lying. I'm persuading.
You
He
didn't.
is covered in shit.
He is covered in shit. But you said you shouldn't believe him. Because you're trying to deceive, but yeah.
I'm a constable.
Who
Yeah,
do I
he's a
believe
shit
with an
man.
insight of 9?
An insight of 9. Well, you were here. You saw it.
So so what do I see with an insight of 9? Is that do I know exactly what happened?
To figure out. You saw it. There's no. You don't need to figure out what happened. You saw it.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Maggie and speak to her and start pointing
Maggie?
towards Clancy.
Yeah.
He hurt his feelings. And that's against the law.
It's actually not at all against the law.
What?
It's not against the law to hurt someone's feelings. It's against the law
What?
to assault someone.
No, it's not.
It 100% is in this town.
What?
You're from the past, apparently.
What?
Laws have changed.
Oh. Well, it's a good thing you don't have any police here because there's only 10 people and 5 of them work at the bar.
So there's a constable here.
No, there's not.
Do you know that?
He's missing.
That's the crop inspector.
Overcrop inspector.
That is
What?
not the cop, stupid.
What? Oh, I thought he was a cop inspector.
no.
Ah. Well, I don't
Well,
care.
then he would be inspecting cops. So then that would imply that there are more cops.
No, he's a cob inspector.
Yeah, he's more of a cob inspector than.
Look, I saw the whole thing, and
Snarf.
that man in the shit there is racist, and I can't stand by him. This creature is clearly...
Ogie is sorry, but the shit man started it.
Did the shit man get physical first?
He hurt his feelings, which apparently isn't against the law anymore.
She goes, I'm just going to suggest that you guys get out of here. And I'm going to put another charge on your tab for the damages. To
Nobody likes this shit guy.
I'm not paying it, and I walk away.
Okay.
No, you're not. His dad is.
Yeah.
Why is she defending shit, man?
It's her fucking staff. And you hit him in the spine with a hammer.
Hey,
And who else is going to shovel the shit?
That's fine. I'll finish the
if
job.
she actually cared about him,
Look.
then he wouldn't have fucking brown lung.
He's not a problem.
That'll end. Your character won't last very long.
I've got
I will absolutely murder everyone in this town.
the touch.
I don't
It's
think
okay.
you could murder everyone in this town.
How? It's a town of 10 people. None of them are combat specialists.
Okay.
I can absolutely murder everyone
Okay.
in this town.
Okay.
With the help
Look, everybody
of
clear
my
out.
beautiful little boy.
That's fine. You do what you want.
I'm here to help. Both parties were in the wrong, but I Mr. Miyagi my hands together,
Are you going to heal him?
and I lay my hands upon the. I'm assuming that the
only
stable
thing-
boy's head
Yeah, it's
is
the only thing not
So I'm not going to touch
coated.
the shit, but I'm going to touch.
I mean, his head still has shit on it, but it's not as much.
but not wet shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put on his crusty face, my hands, and
Okay.
heal him back to full.
Ew.
Okay. Yeah, he's all the way healed. And he jumps up out of the shit. He's sort of rubbing his back a little bit. He's like, it's a little sore.
If you want to learn more, please read this.
He spits on it, goes back to shoveling his shit.
You
Picks
this
up his
is
are
why-
not very.
picks up his pitchfork and starts shoveling shit.
I performed a miracle, and you're not very excited about it.
He hates life.
You should just kill yourself.
I'm sure-
Unless that's illegal now, too.
I mean, it's always been illegal.
Yeah, technically suicide is illegal.
You're right, Ogie. Who is the real monster? It's him.
Ogie is a monster.
No,
He's got-
Ogie is a nice man.
Fangs.
Disembodied voice that I shouldn't be hearing. What?
All right, I'm gonna go to the granary.
This is why I work alone. Let's go to the granary.
Okay, so you go to the granary, and
Granary.
it's all gated up or sealed, I should say. Like the doors are down on the granary. It's not open. It looks like it's a sort of it opens up into a kind of marketplace, but it's all closed off. And there's just somebody sitting out front with a paper, basically.
Like a newspaper.
Kinda.
They have that in this 10-person town.
It's distributed from.
There's
larger-
4 more people left in
nearby
this
town.
town.
2 of them work at the printing press.
No,
Because there's the barkeep,
distributed from
the
another
mayor,
town.
the
A
2
larger
drunks, the shit man,
well, the one
and then this guy.
the one
There's
drunk-
4 more people.
the one drunk
There's
isn't
one
technically a
cop.
citizen. He's just visiting on vacation.
He fucks in the woods.
No, that's you said.
Oh,
2 drunks.
Pousse-mier.
Yes,
Pousse-mier
Pousse-mier.
is
All
not
right, all
on
right.
my land.
There's
Pousse-mier's not
5
drunk.
There's 5 more people in this town. We could own this town.
We already do. My father bought it. You are all my playthings. I'm a paladin.
So yeah, that's what you see when you go to the granary.
Say guy.
It's a fairly large building.
Okay.
For what the town size is. Like it's pretty big.
Is
So
there grain in it?
you can't tell it's all sealed up.
Hey guy.
Yeah,
Why are the doors shut?
we've been shut down until the inspection passes. And since Gadget went missing, inspection can't pass.
Well, we're looking for Gadget. Let us in.
He's like, I mean, do you have any proof?
I have his letter.
He's like, oh, okay. And he gets his keys out and he undoes the door and he lifts the door up. And
You
there's
just sound a lot like Clancy.
no, Clancy's way more gravelly.
Does everyone here have the same affect?
Kinda.
All right.
We're all the same 10 people, so.
Is it
Except
a
for Bernie.
hive mind town?
Yep, that's how everyone knows you did something wrong. Inside there are large piles of various types of crops, and they seem to be untouched. But they all have like a tape around them.
Okay.
Red tape?
More of a yellow tape. They're like cordoned off. There's not cones, but there's just like sticks with the tape around it, so nobody gets too close to the crops.
All right. I'm gonna look around and see if anything's out of place. If there's any kind of paperwork.
Okay. Investigation.
I got a 5.
You see absolutely
I
nothing.
find nothing.
Guys, I found crops.
I got a 1.
You see nothing.
I got a 3.
Smells like apples in here.
19.
Other than what I've laid out, there is a desk where it would have like records as far as sales and things like that goes, but you don't see anything that's particularly out of place. The crops all look pretty normal from an outside glance. I mean, you guys don't know how to inspect crops anyways, but...
Do you find anything, Ogie?
Those are eggplants.
Eggs?
Does Ogie point out the desk that we're apparently all blind to?
Yes, he does
Okay.
point that out.
Oh, I walk over to the desk.
Okay.
Is it open?
The guy's there with you. He's just like, oh, yeah, that's where I do all my sales.
Show me.
He walks around to the other side of the desk and he points at the papers and says,
Yeah.
there's the sales.
Well, no, show me.
What do you mean? Show you what?
The
Show me
papers.
the money.
They're right here.
Give them to me.
He just holds them up to look
Give
at.
them to me now.
He hands you the papers. He's like, fucking weirdo.
Thank you. I read them.
They're just standard
When's the last sale?
point of sales. Over a month ago.
What was it?
It was on grain.
What kind of grain?
Wheat.
Guys, they sold wheat a month ago.
Good.
Thank you.
Suspicious.
Place is not gluten free.
All right, guy.
By God, everything is gluten here.
What's your name, guy? I never asked. I'm sorry.
John.
Hey, John.
Hi.
The inspector was going to do a hold on a sale. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, no, he came by. He inspected the stuff and he put a hold on the sale and then he left.
Do you know why?
He just said he thought the crops weren't right. And I said, we got to sell these in order to make money. Otherwise, this town doesn't have any revenue aside from the stumpy pony.
What's not right about the crops? Is there any,
He didn't tell me.
is there any
Which
kind of-
employs half our
He just
town?
said it's quarantined and he has to go take a look at something first and then he'd be back and then he never came back.
You know where he went?
He went to the farm. The Eider farm.
Is there any kind of documentation or anything?
No, he had a book with him.
Okay, where's the farm at?
You take the east road out of town. It's about 6 miles.
All right. we're
Can't
done
miss
here.
it. It's the only thing
Thanks.
at the end of
Goodbye.
that book. Okay, bye.
Who are the 3 other people that live in this town?
Susan, Clarence, Bobby Joe,
Formaldehyde.
Formaldehyde.
Mr. Formaldehyde. Doctor.
Just making a list of all the residents of the
Yes, Maggie, Seabreeze, Ollie, Felipe, John, Shitbird, Cop, Susan, Clarence, and Bobby Joe.
Actually, that's not true. Felipe doesn't live in town either.
What? Maggie's a lying bitch!
So let's go to the Eider
So
farm.
then Maggie doesn't live in town because they're married.
Yeah. So, just throws your whole number off right there, doesn't it?
There's 2 more mysterious people.
The mystery intensifies.
We'll have to
Who
kill
cares
everyone.
about this Inspector Gadget? I want to know who lives in this fucking town. I want to know who I own.
Who lives in this town?
Who does my father own?
No one anymore.
The Gladiator King lives in
Should we get the horses or just walk?
It's only 6 miles. We could probably jog.
I'd be going walking.
There's this thing in this time that didn't exist back then. It's called yogging. So it's like a
Perhaps it's with a soft
slow
J.
run or a quick walk.
What?
Yeah, it's all. the
Dear
way.
God!
Yeah, it's crazy.
Future's crazy.
And people have flappy pants while they do it.
It's
It's very strange.
Oh, the flappy pants came
Flappy
back.
pants came back,
Nice, nice.
we do it for fun.
Fashion is cyclical. What?
This yogging.
That was a criminal punishment.
I leave.
Okay, so you're just heading to the Eider farm.
Yep.
Okay. Are you going first or what order?
No, Naeth.
We're going in a clump.
Okay, a clump. All right. So
We're gonna orbit each other as we're walking.
And walk in step.
takes you about 2 hours, I guess.
Thereabouts.
About to walk the 6 miles. Farm's pretty big. It's
Should be-
it's all wooded on both sides. Past the sign that says to Gavenport, and then straight on through past the woods, it opens up and it's all fields. And the Eider farm is fairly large. It has a silo connected to a large barn, and there's a large farmhouse and a stable. And the fields have many variety of different crops. I mean, there's wheat, there's fruit trees, there's corn and other vegetables, and
What fruits grow this far north?
Cherries.
I guess apples, cherries.
Strange fruit.
Peaches.
so as you are approaching the farm, let's take a break.
Hello, this is Matt Seabreeze Daniels, here to talk to you about patreon.com/Botched Podcast. By subscribing to Botched Podcast on Patreon, not only are you giving, but you're also receiving. unlike the 1%. For $1 a month, you're devoting your undying love and attention to Botched Podcast so that they can then pass it on to you in the form of quality broadcasting. For $3 a month, you're now starting to see more of a return on your investment, as you get access to bonus content in the form of monthly episodes. Last month's content was a John Wick adventure. This month's content is a futuristic fight for survival. For $5 a month, you can exercise your right to free speech by talking to these people and others in the Discord channel. For $10 a month, you could give and receive even more by creating content for the regular episodes like NPCs, like traps, puzzles, monsters, or even other NPCs, maybe one that talks like Donald Trump, I don't know. And for $15 a month, you get access to exclusive behind-the-scenes content. New to the patrons, since they hit the $200 a month goal, you get roundtable discussions that are voted on by you, the patrons. And then we discuss them around the table and give them back to you. So don't be part of the 1%, be part of the 97%, and donate to Botched at patreon.com/botchedpodcast.
And we're back. All right, so you've come through the woods and you're coming across the Eider farm, and you can see, just from looking around, you can see about 6 people working on the farm.
That's almost the entire population of the whole town.
You know, right? Like competing towns.
I feel like a town doesn't have 6 people.
We call this. I said like 10 people. Whatever.
10, 100.
It's all the same.
It's like 10.
Yeah, it's like 10. So we walked into this town. Or, fuck, town. Farm.
We
farm
fucked
town.
into this town.
Every place is a town.
Oh, wait. Don't you still have Ollie on your shoulder?
I do.
Yep.
Okay, you still have Ollie on your shoulder.
Is he less drunk
No.
after 2 hours of walking?
Of 6 miles of walking.
Slightly.
Nope. He's still fucked up.
He
He just mumbles something about fucking in the woods every so often. Fucking.
We should go to the big house.
I don't want to go to jail.
Eventually, a little old man with a straw hat walks up to you. What are you doing on my farm?
Who's
Hello?
the owner?
I'm the owner. I'm Mr. Ida. Tom Ida.
Do you grow potatoes here, Mr. Ida?
Of course.
You would.
What don't you grow?
Cherries. I hate cherries.
You're a child.
I mean, there's lots of things that don't grow. Don't grow watermelon,
Rutabaga.
rutabaga.
Sharks.
Well, actually, I do grow sharks.
Over there's the shark pond.
No, not a pond. They grow in the dirt like everything else.
Dirt sharks.
Street
That's-
sharks, sir.
He's growing bullets or whatever.
Yes.
Boulets.
Boule.
Bully.
Rocking everywhere.
Mr. Ida, my name's Frederick. We're looking into the disappearance of the Inspector Gadget.
Osbert, that's not your name.
Smack
What?
him right in the face.
I'm confused now.
And thankfully my helmet is in the way.
Which one? Are you, what?
We're
What?
looking for Inspector Gadget.
What about him? He was here. If that's what you're wondering. When?
Yeah, what did he do here?
He came in and looked around and kept asking me questions to write in his weird notebook, and then went over and talked to Felipe.
Questions like what?
I don't know. Kept asking things about, the fields and the crops and the stuff that's in the granary, and he kept writing notes in his notebook, and then he kept complaining about stomach pain. I told him to suck it up, whatever.
And those dark eyes rolled wide.
That's a totally different voice. It's not at all the same voice. Shark in the water. It's a much deeper voice.
All right, where's Felipe?
He should be working in the barn like always.
If he knows what's good for him.
He knows what's good for him. Isn't that right, Felipe? So anyways.
But ever
Alright,
since I can remember.
So yeah. So he tells you all about that.
All right.
He got a book with him. He kept writing notes as he asked him questions. He went out and looked at some of the crops. Then he went to the granary to talk to Felipe.
All right.
And that's the last he
That's
saw
all
of him.
she wrote.
Yep.
That's all he wrote.
Yeah. And I saw him right off after that, so, nothing happened to him in the barn, obviously.
That sounds suspicious.
Let's go talk to Felipe.
Well, everyone's saying he went missing. And obviously they're going to think Felipe did it because Felipe's been breaking his stump records for the last 3 years. But he didn't do it, I tell you.
Felipe plays stump.
He's the stump champ.
I challenge you,
We don't
Felipe.
got time for that. He's working.
I choose you, Felipe.
He pops out of a little red and white ball, punches you in the face, and goes back to
Ha!
Felipe!
Stabs you with a pitchfork and then runs away.
Roll a 17 insight on Felipe not doing anything to the inspector.
I mean, as far as Mr. Eider knows, he didn't do anything to the inspector. I mean, he said he saw him ride off.
True, he's also complaining of stomach pain.
Yep.
So let's go talk to Felipe then.
Okay. Felipe's just in the barn.
Maybe we can beat some truth out of him.
He's loading up carts with crops, but the crops, like those carts, are just all full sitting there because they can't. And he's just grumbling. Goddamn fucking
Shucks.
We met your wife.
Goddamn fucking shucks.
Maggie, yeah, she's a good girl.
Yeah, we're not here to talk about Maggie just yet.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm not gonna play you in Stump.
I don't want to play
I'm the
you in
best.
Stump. I don't give
know
a
I'm the
fuck
best.
about Stump.
I'm not gonna sign any autographs for you.
I don't
and
want an
no,
autograph.
You can't suck my dick.
You
I
sound a
don't
lot
want
like
any of that.
Clancy.
That drunk man might.
Why do you have Ollie?
He came with.
He's asleep on your shoulder.
Yeah, he took a nap.
Whatever. I don't judge.
What'd you do?
You better pay him when you're done with him, though. That's the rules.
When he's done with us,
Yeah, whatever.
he's gonna pay us.
No, that's not how it works.
In the woods.
He sucks you off, you put it in his butt, he gets to pay for drinks that way.
Whoa, sir, that is not within
I don't
the light.
judge.
I'm gonna
don't
put
judge.
I'm gonna put him down.
I don't know if that's legal or
You're
not.
putting Felipe down?
With my glaive.
I don't like these rules.
So I'm gonna put Ollie down in the hay bushel.
Hey, Bushel Bay.
Buddy, you gotta put him back where you found him. Oh boy, another monster. All right.
He whistles, and some guy comes in with a wheelbarrow. And they just throw Ollie in it, and he just wheelbarrows him.
Does it like have Ollie's name on the side? Is it
Nah.
his wheelbarrow?
Just a wheelbarrow.
The drunk barrow.
They don't have the resources for just willy-nilly wheelbarrows
Yeah,
for
not-
special people. So Felipe just crosses his arms. All right, what do you want? So I can get back to work.
We're looking for the inspector. What did he come here and talk to you about?
Did you kill the inspector?
I didn't kill
Merrick,
the
shut
fucking
up.
inspector.
I'm sorry.
He came to talk about the crops. That's why they're sitting here waiting. They're supposed to be inspected, and he said there was something wrong with them. He kept looking in his book of his.
What book?
What was wrong with them?
I don't know. He didn't tell me. He just said, you can't sell these crops until I check them out.
Are you a union man?
No.
Scab?
What did he say was wrong with these crops?
He just said they had some sort of affliction. I don't even remember the word he used. Some fancy word. I don't know.
Would some gold jog your memory?
He takes the gold. He doesn't remember.
Well, give
No.
me the gold back.
You gave it to him.
Give me that back.
He gives you one of them back.
Oh,
He keeps the other one. He's like, I tried.
he lost
A
it.
for effort.
All right, there you go, buddy.
But he's like, I mean, he had a book with him, and he had a notebook as well.
A book and a notebook?
Yep. He'd read the book, and he'd make notes in the notebook. Kept talking about his stomach hurting. I don't know.
You know where he was before he came here?
Town, as far as I know. That's where he came from. My wife said she saw him riding off to Gavenport.
Where is Gavenport?
It's to the east.
Seems like a town that I've never heard of.
Yeah, it is another small town. A lot of small towns around here.
Did he say anything else about his stomach?
And he'd favor it from time to time, and then, whatever. He rode off. He's a dick. I hate him. I'm glad he's gone.
You ate his
But
dick?
I wish he would have passed the crops, so that way we got hungry mouths to feed here, okay?
Yeah, but if
I gotta-
he's missing, then who's really holding these crops up still?
We are not allowed to sell them until we get a thing.
The bureaucracy.
Yeah.
Until the
I get-
overcrop inspector signs off on
Yep.
it, as I understand it.
Get a 17 insight on this guy. See if I can get a read on him, whether or not he's telling the truth.
I mean, you think he's being honest as far as what he's told you. I mean, it doesn't seem... He obviously doesn't like the guy.
I also believe that he doesn't like the guy.
So, you don't think he's lying.
He is not a lion. He's a man.
All right.
Did he eat anything while he was here?
He just ate while he was staying at Stumpy Pony.
Oh, I ate there.
How do you feel, Merrick?
Yeah, how you feel? Feel all right? Yeah, everyone does.
How
He was
do I
just a
feel?
puss.
You feel fine.
I mean, all I had was steak.
Well, I rolled a con. You don't have
Brown
an
red
upset tummy.
sauce.
I feel great.
Yeah. I already had you roll your
Feel
con
like a
for that.
tiger?
Tight.
Tight like a...
Like in a muskox.
I thought you were going to say muscular tiger, but all right.
It's an especially beefy tiger.
Yeah. Roided out tigers.
Super swole.
Swagger.
It's very top heavy.
Yeah.
It's got tiny legs.
Swolger. So yeah, that's all of the information he has for you.
Can I take a look at the crops?
Sure.
I mean,
There's crops inside the barn, and then there's stuff waiting outside the barn as well.
because the inspector said there was some malady.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I probably don't know much about anything about
Okay.
crops.
Probably
I
not.
got a 5 on my nature.
They seem normal to you.
Okay.
Felipe.
I got an 18.
For what? What are you doing?
Nature.
The crops look a little wonky.
Crit 20, since I'm a vegetarian vegan.
These
Okay.
crops look wonky. Oogie, what do you think?
They just look a little like they have a little bit of discoloration to them. But I mean, that could
Maybe
just be
they've
from
been
them sitting there for a while.
Yeah.
Considering it's been almost.
Felipe,
Yeah.
I know you said that you would not play anybody. However,
We're leaving.
I once unseated the third place Borean champion
Goodbye.
in a stump tournament.
Well, you could show up at the annual stump tournament if you want a shot at the title.
When's that?
When is that?
It's around the Harvest Festival, so it should be, as soon as we're allowed to sell these crops again, we'll start the festival.
This festival is keyed around the sale of crops, not just the harvest.
Yeah.
The future's weird.
The future is capitalist. I believe you.
Okay. All right, so you leave. Is there anything else you want to do while you're here on the farm?
I would just want to look at the crops in the field
Okay.
that are, like, I guess, still growing
Yeah.
instead of sitting and festering.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to get me much more.
Okay.
They look like crops.
Yep, they look like plants.
Tom Clancy.
Anybody else doing anything before you leave the farm?
No.
Is there a well on the farm?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
Just for future reference.
We pee upon it.
Yeah, we piss in it and then drink it.
Ogie, don't you want to shower in the well?
No.
That was a no.
sounds like a yes.
That was a no.
Don't you wanna Fanta?
Wanna?
All right, I say we head back to the Stumpy Pony. It's really the only other lead we have besides wandering around aimlessly in the woods.
He said he had a book,
Yeah, which was on his person.
but
Why don't
there
we go
was
to
a
his-
library.
Why would his book be in the library if it had it on him?
It was donated.
Maybe he checked it out. I don't know. I'm not a librarian.
You're right, Ogie. Where is Inspector Gadget's home? Felipe, you hate him. You should know where he lives.
He moved out of this town a couple years ago when he went and started working for the Brotherhood. Or the Knights of the Phoenix. Knights of the Phoenix.
Never heard of him.
Yeah. Actually, we already talked about this. They existed when you were alive.
Never heard of him.
Okay.
Never heard of who?
But yeah, I mean, his family has a home here still, but he stayed at the Stumpy Pony. He didn't stay with him
Maybe he has a stomach ache and he's at his mama and papa's house.
for a month.
I really doubt it.
Maybe he's down on his luck and needs to stay with his parents to afford his living situation.
He's the Overcrop Inspector.
Overcrop
Yes.
inspector, overcrop inspector. Overcrop inspector, overcrop inspector.
Regardless, we still got to go back to town.
Yes.
Okay.
Are we taking Ollie?
No, somebody already took him away.
Yeah.
In a wheelbarrow.
They're just gonna dump him into the woods where he's gonna wake up with a dick in his mouth
That is what he is accustomed
and a
to.
gold in his hand.
Yeah.
Who are we?
What's going on? Ah. Good morning.
I'm gonna get
Good
me
morning
another
as well.
whiskey.
I better go back to the bar.
Who are we to judge this man's livelihood?
Oh, see, he likes it.
He seems
His tail's waggling.
He
Wait,
shows so
that's
much
not
fervor.
his tail.
He's helicoptering. That's
Mikey,
weird.
he likes it.
He's a shapeshifter.
So you're heading back to
Yeah,
town?
it goes
back into town.
from small and wiggly to rigid and long.
By this point, it's probably like 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah, it's evening at this point, so you're getting back to town. It's not quite dark yet, but it's getting, dusky.
Dusky.
Yeah.
All right. We'll go back to the Stumpy Pony.
All right.
Do I see the shithead?
The shithead. Yeah, he's still
You
shoveling.
shut your mouth, you racist! And then I walk into the Stumpy Pony.
He spits. That's it. He doesn't say anything. He just spits.
It's fine, whatever. These are backwards hill people. It doesn't
I'll
matter.
kill him.
You won't.
What? No, it's illegal.
Sir, I think perhaps your vile is affecting your mind.
No, what are you talking about?
The
No.
light has
No.
told me
Nope.
that you are glowing.
Oh, you hear voices in your head too?
Huh?
You get a party of schizophrenics.
I do. Wait, no, I don't.
You've confused me.
Where am I?
I want a salad.
Carl,
Yes? Merrick?
let me drink from your flask.
No. Oh, my water? Here.
Okay.
I hand him my water
I love
flask.
water. Thank you, sir. I am Sir Drinkwater in other parts of this world.
In the tavern, there are 5 people now sitting around the table. There's 3 people at the table and 2 people at the.
Do we recognize them?
You see Pussy at the bar again, eating another meal.
Chef,
Wee wee!
are you working on a dish for our glorious capital?
No, I'm on vacation.
Why here?
I'm on the road. I'm just on the road for food.
Oh, the road is fucking hard.
Yes.
And it is fucking tough.
And is made of sheep?
Sometimes.
It's
The road?
a tangent.
I mean, it's not really made of sheep.
sorry.
I know what you're joking.
I didn't realize Pussy spoke ancient Elvish.
Ancient Elvis is like a bad French accent.
Yeah.
Okay.
See?
Weird.
Bien.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Drow is supposed to sound like French.
Oh, okay.
Drench.
Ew.
Me.
Why would you choose that as your baseline? Ew.
Yeah.
Yes, we live underground with spiders.
We have black skin and white hair.
You would not understand.
We love the darkness.
I love mushrooms.
We
I
ferment them.
also love mushrooms.
Let's do shrooms.
Maggie gives Osbert a wave and sort of scowls at everyone else.
Let's do shrooms on the podcast.
I met Felipe.
Cool, says Maggie.
You're a slave.
No, I'm just. This is my tavern.
You guys get a table. I'll get beer and salad.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd like more steak, please.
No, you can order it yourself.
Steak. All right.
4 of those steak specials and
4 steak specials.
give the sides to my idiot friends.
Okay. So same thing.
We're the idiots.
Yeah. Roll another con check.
What is Pussy eating?
This time he's eating a whole chicken.
Puss me, eh?
Uncooked. Raw chicken.
Raw.
Fermented
Plucking.
chicken carcass.
It's just a dead chicken with the head floating in a vat of mystery liquid. He just picks it up by the neck. and
It's
puts it back in.
alcoholic.
Feathers and all.
Yeah.
Yes, if you ferment the feathers, they're very soft in your mouth.
Excellent roughage.
So after he orders that,
Okay.
Maggie, we're gonna need 6, 1, 2, 3, 9 beers.
All right. Yep.
I don't drink beer.
9 beers.
9 beers.
I swear to God, if he pours this out on the ground again.
You'll just have to mop it.
Merrick's not getting any.
Okay, good.
And
You pointed at him and said 2.
Goose drank
Are you
wine,
just drinking
I
2
believe.
for him?
There's 4 of us, and
yeah, Ogie's getting 6.
Yeah, I got that.
Carl's getting 2. I'm getting 2.
Okay.
that's
That's
10.
10 beers.
Okay. All right. 10 beers. She loads them up. There you go.
I had a question about the inspector.
Yeah, what about him?
You remember what he ate before he left here to go inspect?
I think he had a fish special.
Is there anything off about the fish that day?
It's a little old, I would guess, probably. I mean,
How-
you
how
know,
old?
we don't have a pond here, so import the fish.
So there wouldn't happen to have been anything else wrong with his food.
Not that I remember. I
Not,
mean,
not
I'm
that
not,
you remember.
I'm not the chef, so I don't.
I see what you're getting at, Osbert. Puss me, eh?
I've been here for 3 days.
I would like to order you the fish special.
Okay. I'm not
And
really hungry, but
Before you eat it, give it a whiff.
okay. So
Merrick's going Scottish now.
he orders the fish special, sniffs it, and he goes, I mean, it smells like a salmon.
They have salmon this far inland?
Some lemon.
It's
Ground salmon. Just like they had ground
salmon.
sharks.
Yeah. It's another farm.
Spawning season in the
Some
bushes.
lemon and butter. I mean, it smells pretty good. I'm not hungry, but I eat it anyways.
Enjoy.
I rolled a 19 insight on Maggie,
Okay.
seeing if she's, if not telling the truth, if she's trying to like sidestep the truth.
She seems like she's being honest. She didn't make the food.
Okay.
He had a fish special.
Can I talk to your chef?
I mean, yeah, he's in the kitchen, but yeah, you can talk
All
to
right,
him.
I'll go back in the kitchen.
Okay. So you go back in the kitchen, And there's just this very fat, curly, mustached guy, very greasy, just slapping food around like it's not a very clean kitchen, just whatever. Horty. No, it's not that guy.
The chef.
Yep.
Health inspector. Surprise inspection.
Ooh. So it's not what it looks like, which is a mess.
Not.
It's not. I just
Not what it
fell,
looks like.
And the grease went everywhere.
Right.
Yep. And I swear I washed my hands today.
Sure, I can see that.
Let's see, wipes.
There's no
whatever.
sink.
Awfulness. No, there's a sink. It's just black.
No.
It's covered in black fur.
Fur?
It's basically a lycanthropic sink at this point.
It's
bad. It's a wear
sink.
Yeah.
No, I can overlook a few things if you're willing to give me some information.
Sure. Yeah. What? Anything for you?
You made food for the Overcrop Inspector.
I mean, I make food every day, so probably yeah.
Right.
Sure.
This is about a month ago?
I mean, if he was here a month ago, I don't really see who I make food for. They don't tell me. They
He had
just
a
say.
fish special.
Okay.
How many people get that?
On a day or a week? Like what's
On a daily basis.
daily basis? Couple, maybe.
Okay. Did you know the inspector was here?
Me? No, I didn't know the inspector.
You sure?
Yeah.
Are you lying to me, boy?
No, he's older.
You can still call him boy.
Sure.
You have 15 insight.
He's being honest.
Okay. I got my eye on you.
Oh, okay.
Clean up this kitchen.
Oh, yep, sir. And he picks up an awfully dirty rag and just starts moving dirt around because it's not clean enough to pick anything up. It's just moving pile to pile.
Clean up this kitchen. I'll be back in 2 days.
All right, so yep.
If it's not spotless,
Okay,
You'll be dead.
You'll be dead.
you'll be servicing Ollie for free.
He'll
I'm just gonna
he'll
leave
be
it.
the new Ollie.
Yes, you're the new Ollie.
Ollie used to be the chef. When the health inspector came.
And it was dirty.
no, I'm just going to leave that image up to him. What happens?
Okay, sir. Yep.
All right, I'll go back out.
Okay. He seems visibly shaken. So, he remembers old
so-
Chef Ollie.
I'm surprised he believed me.
He was Ollie's sous chef.
All right, so bring the beers and salads to the table.
Okay. Yeah, everyone gets it.
Those are not steaks.
Yeah, I told you to order your own.
I did.
So pick it up yourself, Merrick.
Previously, it was delivered to the table.
Well,
No, previously you ate it at the bar.
Osbert
did.
just went and took all the chef's time, so he hasn't even started making
true.
them yet.
Acceptable.
How long do salads take if you pre-make them?
Well, the salads
time
were
to
ready. The steaks, on the other hand.
You cook them simultaneously, what, 15 minutes?
I'm going to say the 15
20.
minutes goes by, and the food's done and ready, and it's sitting up at the bar.
I eat 5 more steaks.
Okay, roll con check for me again.
Merrick's gonna die.
Eighth.
Of a heart attack.
Crit 20.
You're fine.
Feels good.
Yep. You're totally fine.
Feels good, man.
These steaks are delicious.
How's your salad, Ollie?
The mayor comes in and goes over to your table. Boys, any update on the progress? Like where's Inspector Gadget?
Felipe was the last man to see him.
Okay,
But these steaks are delicious.
that doesn't really tell me where he is.
The inspector had a stomach ache.
And then what?
And he wrote in his book.
And then he
What book?
got on his horse.
And then what?
Disappeared.
We need to go to the library.
Well, it's probably closed now.
Why?
Because he has a book. God damn it. Light damn it.
So he's gonna just nod and then leave. Because he doesn't.
Seabreeze, you're a moron.
He doesn't think you guys know anything more than anything.
'Cause we
Did you
don't.
go to the library, Seabreeze? I say as he left.
I'm not doing the investigation.
I don't think he does anything in this town.
Were you the mayor? You could let us into the library after hours.
Give us a
That's
key to the
true.
city.
Okay. Sure. Let's go to the library after hours. He takes you there.
Hey, librarian, what book did he check out?
Oh, wait. She's not here. Because you came after hours. Who's a fucking moron now? And locks you in the library and burns it down.
To death.
Oh, good. I was going to burn it down from the inside.
Great.
And podcast is over.
So we'll go in the morning. Fine, whatever.
Okay. So if you go in the morning, library's open. There's just a little old lady with big giant glasses.
Huh? Miss? What can I do for you?
Did
First off, when you go in the library, I should say, rows and rows of bookcases. And then on the right-hand side, that's where the information station
Magazine
is.
section.
Yep. And there's a little sculpture of the known world as far as they're concerned.
The gnome world?
Known world. So basically just
Why
their
is it
town,
flat?
Forest.
Well, that's the way the sculptor envisioned it. That's the known world. As far as we know, it's just a flat plane of existence. If you fall off the end, you're with the other stuff that the cat's knocked off.
Wow, the future is amazing.
Yep.
Little old lady.
What can I help you with?
Can you recall what book the inspector checked out, if any?
Inspector who?
Inspector Gadget.
Well, I don't recognize the name, but we can look
The
in the
Overcrop
ledger.
Inspector.
I don't remember anything really.
Well, let's
so-
look at the ledger.
Would a little bit of gold help?
I am dying.
Wait, this is a library. What about a library card?
It doesn't make me remember things.
It's expired.
I'm so old.
So she pulls out the ledger and goes to around the time when the inspector was there, and there's a very obvious page torn out of the book. It's not there.
Well, that's unusual. The page is missing. Let me see if I can remember what book he brought.
Got a missing inspector.
It
a missing
was,
page.
It was, Magical Mallards, a guide to crosswords plaguing the world. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
I don't think that's what it was.
Magical mallards?
Magical...
Like the ducks?
Duck wizards!
I think it was, but he did put a book on order. It should be due in any day now.
What
What
was
book
it?
is that?
She looks here at the book and the records. Oh, Magical Maladies 2. A further guide to curses and plagues of the world. Maybe it wasn't what I thought it was.
It's the sequel. Okay, you want to go to the children's section?
You have to go to the bathroom.
Let's go!
You need your background checks to go to the children's section.
He's my little boy.
I've been approved by the light. I hand her a pamphlet.
All right, you go to the children's section.
Come on.
It's one row. It's one bookshelf.
Okay.
That's fine. Do they have reading or spelling, composition books?
Sure.
Common for beginners.
Yeah. Okay.
Baby's
okay.
first book.
Yeah, baby's first book. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna take it and bring it up to the front counter.
Okay.
I'm not gonna steal it.
Okay.
Like an animal.
She's like, yes, young man. I'm sorry, I'm hard of hearing. I don't know.
He wants to take this book out.
Do you have a membership here?
Yes.
Well, let me see your membership card.
I pull out my constable badge
That's not a
from the past.
It's not a membership card.
Uh,
But that is a cute little fun badge you've got there.
a 17 persuasion. That counts.
No, it doesn't count.
Good.
She's like, that's nice and all, but he needs a membership.
And she gives him a piece of paper where all it says is name and date.
Well, he's gonna fill it out for me
There you go.
because I can't read that.
I'm going to fill it out for him.
Well, no, but he has to fill it out. That's the rules.
He's getting the book to learn to be able to fill it out.
I don't understand.
Neither do I.
He understands your words, but he
Well,
doesn't understand the written language or
I'm
how to
tired.
speak. Why don't you take a little nap, Gam Gam, for a second, and I quickly fill out the thing.
I'm so tired.
Here, he filled it out.
Oh, that's a good job. You've got very nice handwriting.
Doesn't look like
smile.
anything to me.
Oh, you've got a cute little face.
Does she even know it's a bugbear?
No. she's got Coke bottle glasses and she barely sees. It's just the
little
guy with a beard
bottles.
as far as she knows.
A body beard.
She's wearing chinos.
She goes to pinch your cheeks, but you're way further away than she thought you were, so she just pinches your chest hair.
She's like, oh, that's a nice beard you've got there, young man.
Tweaking your pepperoni nipples.
Yeah, she accidentally pinches your nipple.
That's why I'm not gonna fuck an old lady to death.
He's got
Not-
seven
not
more.
Not
to
again.
death.
Let's skewer her.
Not again.
How many nipples do you have?
4.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be due back in a week. Why are you shaking your head? No.
You can't make out what I'm doing.
You're doing this motion, which is head back and forth. That's forward and backwards, Austin.
He will absolutely bring it back in a week.
Okay.
He's like, I'm keeping an eye on you, you cute little fella. If you don't bring it back in a week,
I leave.
I'm going to take a ruler to you, right to your knuckles.
My nipples. All 4 of them.
You hold him out. Strike him off.
So yeah.
All right.
So you now have a common book.
Cool.
All right,
A book on common
now
for
we're dealing.
beginners.
A for apple.
And magical mallards and magical maladies to Electric Boogaloo.
I think the first book was probably Magical Maladies 1.
Nope, mallards.
She wouldn't lie.
and their melodies.
Magical melodies. Magical melodies.
And their melodies.
Marinades.
And their marinades.
We've made no progress on this.
Good.
Let's progress further into doing nothing. I would
Great.
like
Isn't
to
that the
leave the
point of our
library.
podcast?
Okay. So you've left the library.
So what we know is he was experiencing stomach pain.
Mhm.
He had possibly bad fish, but he could also have been poisoned. There's a page torn out of the ledger where he took the book out.
Yes.
He was arguing with merchants. He put a hold on sales because there was some kind of affliction to the crops. He took out 2 books on magical maladies,
I'm reading the
which
second
are
one.
probably ancient.
I don't know these characters at all.
You're reading the
They're,
second
they're
one?
diseases.
Yeah, I'm reading the second one.
Second one what?
Book.
Magical maladies
Magical
too.
maladies.
ordered it. It hasn't
It's
come
not.
yet.
It's coming in tomorrow.
ordered the
I'm
book.
I'm miming that I'm reading a book.
Like,
I don't understand these characters at all.
So we need to figure out if anyone here does magic, if anyone weird has come to town around the same time as the inspector, or when this malady started, or if anything odd has been happening besides the crops.
We're looking for a wizard.
Possibly.
Phosmo.
Ogie, you look like you wanted to say something to me and have me translate it to the group. Nope.
Nope.
I'm gonna go back to reading my invisible book.
So what? We're just looking for a wizard who's polymorphed into a regular person right now. Walking around town, working on the farm. It's like, I'm a wizard.
That is lizard tail.
We're looking for anybody new
Preposterous.
that's come to town, or anyone that's known to
I mean,
do
they would
magic.
have told us that.
Would they have?
If they want their crops to be sold, they would have.
Yeah, but just like if we don't look for security cameras, we won't find them. If we don't ask the right questions, people aren't just going to tell us.
Yeah.
We better go find Ollie.
Better go find everyone we already talked to and talk to them again
Great.
with new
We
questions.
go do that. We go. I'm going with Ogie to go find Ollie and see if he sucked any strange dick recently in the woods.
If you got any strange,
all right then.
Excuse me, hobo man who fillets people in the woods. Have
You're
sucked
looking
in-
for Ollie in the woods?
Well, I mean, that's probably where they
on
dumped
the
him.
farm.
Yeah, okay. So the woods are between there and the Eider house, so you're more than welcome to do a investigation check to see if you can find him.
Ollie! Ollie! 20. Ollie!
Yeah, you see a set of wheelbarrow tracks that sort of just wheel in the woods, and
right.
then Ollie is just wandering around the woods, just, that's sucky dick for a coin.
Hey!
And he sees you, and he's just,
No, yeah.
and
You
he
keep
comes
your
at ya,
chompers
and he's,
Find Holly with
dry and
20.
closed.
yeah.
Hi. Did you suck any weird dicks recently? Anyone who maybe the fit doesn't
I suck a
feel
weird dick
right?
every day. That's why I drink, so I can forget it.
I imagine the venereal disease in this town is rampant. That's why there's only 10 of you left. But anyway, have there ever been any strangers?
Strangers?
Like people you don't know?
Strangers. I don't know you.
No. you
You're a stranger.
before me.
Oh, before you.
And not Ogie here. Not him.
Yeah, I don't know any of you guys.
No, but before
It costs
us.
twice as much for gangbang.
That's fine. We're gonna gangbang the knowledge right out of you.
All right, that's gonna cost you 3
Who
gold.
came to town before we did?
Inspector Gadget.
Not him.
Have you seen him recently? You
You
drunk bastard.
Saw him at the bar.
Okay.
Not in the forest?
Fucked him in the woods.
You
Okay.
fucked him in the woods?
Fucked him in the woods.
Oh, so you paid him?
No, I did it for free. He just laid there and took it.
Wait,
Where was he?
where was this?
I
Take us to it.
need to get drunk.
That's fine. I've got
7 Ogie flasks.
You have a vial of blue liquor.
Yes, he does.
Anything
I've seen
but
it
that.
go into his pocket before.
I don't have any alcohol.
I have a flask.
Okay. Are you going to give it to him?
Yeah.
He chugs it all, and the Popeye music plays. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And he goes, oh, yeah, no, I remember. It's
Oh,
like,
you could keep that flask too.
Oh, okay. And he puts
I'll get another
he
one.
puts it in his crotch pocket.
Crotch pocket.
Crotch
briefs.
pocket.
Yum.
Yep. Well, if he wore them, they're probably holes by now. Whatever. So he starts wandering listlessly through. He crosses over the road to the other side of the woods.
Oh, I've heard about this. It's called substance-dependent memory.
He goes up to the sign where it splits off to Gavenport and Braddock, and then he turns in a circle like 4 times, and then goes directly into the woods across from that sign. Walks about 15 feet, and that's where we'll call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Vero at Botch Podcast. Thanks to the people who support us over at patreon.com/Botch Podcast. And please take a few minutes and leave us a 5-star review on iTunes.
And as always, when you day drink and write a campaign and your friends think it's terrible, shit botched.
And we'll smell
And
you.
no one cares.
See you next week, nerds! We should
I
don't drink it out of the
Myth
straw.
botchers.
I put the straw so that there's air
and just do alcohol
because
myths.
I can't.
We just
chug
get blown
ice.
up on the first episode.
Yeah.
because
You can't chug an entire bottle of vodka without puking. Okay.
Without chugging.
Why are you licking that asshole?
And now I'll drink the vodka. Hey!